channel. So today we have done it. I have finished my No Pam Left Behind Singles edition. I've been working on my Colourpop Singles for feels like years. I think it's only been since the beginning of the year, but it feels like a very, very long time. I mean, I think I got a little sick of it at the end of the day. I have 3 tiers of shades in this palette here. A lot of people keep asking me every single month where I get this from. I have said before, but I just got this one on Amazon. So I'm sure you can get various versions of it. It has 4 different layers to it, and it's just obviously a magnetic palette. I think they have different colors as well, so super inexpensive. I got it in the UK, so I don't know, like from Amazon UK, but I'm assuming that they have it in the US as well. So anyway, I have it linked in my description if you want to go find it, the actual one that I bought. But again, that one would be in the UK Amazon. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way because I do always get asked where I got this from. Back to the update. So last time, I didn't actually have too much left. I have 2 tiers that I'm working on. I've been working on this one and also this one here. The first one I had already completed, which was honestly the most interesting one, to be fair. So I think I got through that pretty fast. But yeah, I actually really didn't have too much to do this month. I think I went in and I did 3 different looks with this, but I can't recall. What I will do is at the end of the video, before I say goodbye, I will put up any looks that I did take, because I don't take pictures of every single look, but if I can find any, I do write them down. So if I can figure out which ones they are, I will put them on the screen. But anyway, so obviously to No Pam Left Behind, so I've been wanting to go into every single shade at least once, and I've been tracking the months that I go into it, right? So I also, like when I show you, like there's not really anything to show, but I've been working on this tier first. And what I'll do is after I talk, I will put up on the screen at which month I went into that shade, if that makes sense. I pretty much only went into these shades once, unless one of them has been rolled into a Pan Those eyeshadows, because I always have a shade rolled into my Pan Those eyeshadows, but currently that shade is actually in the top tier. So anyway, let's go into this one right here, and I'll just go through the ones that I had left to go into. If I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I had 10 that I still needed to go into this month, and I have done that now. So let me try not to get confused. So I went into this one once, then I also went into this one once, and then I went into this one once and this one once. Let me see, where am I? I also need to go into this one, and then also this one, and then I went into this one, and this one. And so I went into all 10 of them. So this one is completely done. I did go into 2 today. So I went into this glitter today and also this one here. This look is very easy. I just used one of my Pan That palettes and also these 2 shades and then another shade in the other tier. And then I also went into this yesterday and I did more of a pinky purpley vibe, which I do have a photo of. So this one, I'm very pleased. It is completely done. I'm so excited that I've done it. I mean, there are just so many, I had so many Colourpop palettes that I depotted, and you know, to be fair, it was too much. Like this is a lot. And I did also like try to get rid of some shades that I thought were duplicates too, but still I feel like this is like tons. I don't actually need other eyeshadow palettes. But I have them anyway. So this is the last one that I have been working on. Obviously this is more purpley and pink. This one I had to go into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades in this one, and I have, so that's a total of 18 shades I've gone into in the last update. I told you last update I was adamant that I wanted to get this done because I've been sick of it. So I made sure that I allowed myself to have those days just to go into the shades that I wanted to. Okay, so if we look to see what I've done, I went into this one today and also this one today. So these 2 are also on my lids. Although to be fair, you can't really see this one because I kind of covered it. But anyway, so I went into those 2 today. Then I also went into, I'm trying to see, this one and this one. I also went into this dark one here, and then this one over here, which is this sort of pink matte. And then what else? This one I completed In this row, I went into this one, and that's it. So that's everything that I've gone into this month. Now I'll just put up on the screen at just I think it's just 3 photos, maybe even just 2 photos, to be fair. I don't even know what the third look was, but if I can find it, I'll put it on the screen so you can see. Actually, I might have gone into this. Did I go into this when I went? No, I don't think so. Anyway, I'm talking to myself. Now you can see like which months I went into which shade, just really quickly, just so, you know, I've done this every month and I think it's kind of cool to see. Cool. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just roll in a palette that I haven't used at all this year, which ideally would be what I would want to do. But I also have been saying that I would love to roll in my other singles palette, because these are just Colourpop singles, but I do have another singles palette where I either have some where I've depotted from other palettes and like saved from other palettes that I was decluttering, and then also some pastel roses. So before I roll in an actual palette in this project, I am going to be working on this. Now this looks so beat up when you look inside, because obviously I've dropped this several times and I have managed to save shades, but they do like look a little janky and a little crazy, right? So this is what this looks like. I have to be super careful and delicate because I didn't really press these in very well, but a lot of these, well, all of these I saved from other palettes that I was trying to declutter. So you have some Beauty Bay in here. You have My Alley Beauty here because obviously that brand no longer exists and I had one of their palettes. And I wanted to keep some of the shades. You have a few Odin's Eye. And I think that might be it, to be fair. And then these 4 over here are e.l.f. I did used to have the Electric Mood palette and I was massively disappointed, but I did like these shimmers, so I kept those. And then these bigger ones down here are all pastel roses. They all are pretty old, to be fair. I want to say like 4 years now. So anyway, this is what this is looking like. Yeah, a mess, like I said, but it's still a palette that I want to at least go into all these shades. Now I have gone into some of the pastel roses already this year, but I will still just consider this like a No Pam Left Behind, obviously. So I want to, at this point, officially go into all of these shades at least once. The way that I do my spreadsheet, because if you know and you follow me, I do have a spreadsheet of all of my eyeshadow palettes. I have tried to keep all of my singles in that spreadsheet too. So I'm hoping, like, because all my Colourpop ones are there and I was able to locate them because I've written the names on the back of the pans, or most of the pans, and I was able to mark if I've used them. Hopefully all of those are in there. There might be a few here where I don't know, I might have got confused and maybe not kept some of them, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. I will figure it out once I start going into this, just so I can track it, because I want to track how many times I go into my eyeshadow, because I am a nerd in that way. I'm a beauty nerd. Anyway, so yeah, this is the next one that I'm going to be working on, and then I'm hoping that I can probably do this at least within 2 months. I mean, ideally it would be great if I could just get it done in a month, but with the way that I am and how many projects are going on, I mean, maybe I could, but they're all shimmers, and I am working on a lot of shimmers in other palettes that I want to hit pan on and stuff. So we'll see. It's still, this project for me is more relaxed than any other project. However, I did feel like I needed to push myself this last month because I have been getting sick of my Colourpop singles. However, a lot of them still, like almost all of them still perform really, really well. And they are definitely like 5 years old at this point. So, you know, I don't know. Colourpop is super affordable, and quite honestly, none of them have ever gone bad on me, like in terms of like getting mold or anything, because as you know, a lot of my shades get mold because I live in a humid climate, and none of my Colourpop palettes ever have had any issues with that. So whatever they spray with them and chemicals they add to them, I am kind of a fan because it does help. So anyone who lives in a hot, humid climate and doesn't have AC, and you can buy Colourpop, I mean, it's not the worst in the world, I have to say. Obviously, indie, I love indie shadows, but I think Colourpop is actually pretty decent. Okay, so anyway, that is my update for today. Short and sweet. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!